Hello everybody and welcome to the Whiskey Dictionary, where I do the research to try to teach you a little something about what you're drinking. Now, I've been running this channel for actually close to 3 years at this point. In March it'll be 3 years. And I wanted to kind of make a habit, and have been so far, of doing this every year, where I talk about kind of what I've accomplished in the past year, where I'm planning on going in the next year. That way you guys can know what I have in store. So first, let me talk about 2017, because for me, 2017 was an outstanding year. I grew my subscriber base, by the time you're watching this, by over 7,000 people. I had maybe like 200 to 400 subscribers at the beginning of 2017. I'm well over 7,000 at this point. It's absolutely mind-boggling. So thank you very much for your support. I have been recording much more. I started the year, I believe, doing 2 videos a month, and even then it was like just starting to do that. And now I'm doing 1 video a month, and have been doing that since, I think, around the summer. So you'll have to forgive me, I'm fighting a cold at the moment. So I just really wanted to get this video up for you guys. So anyway, I have increased my Patreons. Thankfully to all of those that you support me through Patreon. It's been awesome, and I'm looking forward to some significant updates to that as well. And I've begun live streaming more, and I've got a lot of upcoming things to go with that as well. So that was 2017. Let me tell you about 2018. So the first thing is I'm going to stick with the once a week. I like doing Fridays at 3 p.m. and I think being consistent is important. So I'm going to stick with that. Now, next, I'm planning on doing significantly more live streams. My plan is to do them only on Wednesdays, although it's not going to be every Wednesday. I'm going to aim to do one every other week, but realistically, I'm gonna make sure I do one every month, but I'm gonna try to do it every other week. I'm planning a new website. So as I've mentioned on several of my live streams, I am a software engineer. So making websites is a thing I can do fairly well. And it's going to start off as kind of an accompaniment to this channel, but it's going to evolve to significantly more than that. And I have some really, really cool ideas. It's kind of combining 2 of my passions. Even though I am a software engineer for work, I'm one of those lucky people who, you don't work a day in your life if you do what you really enjoy for your job. That's me. I love to write code and I love to drink whiskey. So it's a good combination of the 2. Anyway, so I'm gonna make some new merchandise, and I am actually really looking forward to that, because so far I'm basically only offering shirts, and nobody's bought any, and I don't really blame them, because it just says Whiskey Dick on it, and although that's kind of funny, it's not really something that you would wear anywhere. So I'm gonna make like a slew of new merchandise, stuff all across the spectrum. So look out for some of that, and I'll be showcasing some of it as I'm making it. I also want to take the time to find places that will provide quality versus quantity, because if you're watching a whiskey channel, you might not have money to burn, but you also probably appreciate things that are like the finer things in life, so you don't want to buy something that's cheap just because it has my name on it. Anyway, but if you feel differently, tell me in the comments. All right, so my goal for 2018 as well is I want to hit 20,000 subscribers. Now that's a bit aggressive. Based on my kind of projections, I should be able to hit 15,000 fairly easily around September or October, which doesn't give me too long to get that extra 5,000. So I'm gonna keep working really, really hard to basically beat the odds there. But that's my goal, and I'm very curious to see if I'm gonna hit that by the end of December of 2018. And lastly, actually two more things. I wanna revise my Patreon rewards as well. At the moment, the ones that are out there are pretty fun. Everything from being on a live stream with me, shirts, customized Glencairn glasses. Actually, anybody who's watching this who is a $50 patron that got the 2017 version, you're also going to be getting a 2018 version, as long as you continue to patronize me. That's an interesting term for that, patronize me. Anyway, so I'm going to have a lot more things. The stuff that's up there is good, but I want to do more. If you are willing to support me, you deserve something for that. So we'll see where that goes. Lastly, I have and this is such a tease, I'm sorry, but I have this mystery project, and I am extremely excited about it. I would guess I'll give you a little bit more information probably around April. And depending on how that's going, I might even show something. So we'll see. But it's going to be a very, very, very cool thing, I think. So we'll see. Anyway, that's what I'm planning for 2018. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. I hope that this has been at least entertaining. And this is good to do for me too. There will be a normal video on Friday as always. This is just a little extra for me. So I hope you have a great rest of your night, and thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Dictionary.